Zeofate plays Last Caretaker. And welcome everybody to The Last Caretaker. I did initially record quite a few episodes for the series, and then I got to a point where I couldn't continue because I screwed up right from the get-go. Because I thought this game was entirely over water. It's not. So, starting a brand new game, and we're going to make sure we get our depths set up for this. Let's get into it.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
Ah, Less Undead. Thank you for the raid. And Tama Panda.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
And Tama first stream.
Minicatastrophe said Tom Appenda hi.
Right. Kind of need an electrical cable. There we go.
Minicatastrophe said at Tom Appenda how are you doing?
Caretaker. Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
Tom Appenda said doing well, just finished up the small things in Abiotic Factor, what Zeofate was playing with us prior. Tom Appenda said did my midterm exam today for school, which I got 93.88% seems good. Minicatastrophe said sweet.
Okay.
Keep it circulating, keep it balanced. Without flow, responsiveness fades, joints degrade, and shutdown follows. Cycle at the vitality station. Let the residents stabilize.
Tom Appenda said gotta get some foods, but I will be lurking about.
You have some fun there lurking.
There she is. Your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
Okay, okay, not getting in there. So towards the docks outlet. Up there. Okay. Let's first of all see what we got in here. Let's get the dismantling tool. Let's get electrical cable and box extender. And I'm going to want the solar panel. And let's go enhancers. Let's get that. There we go. We'll slowly be focusing on increasing our depths and our, yeah. Thought I'd set up, yeah, I'd set up for that. Not what I wanted to do. Connect that there. Okay. You're connected in, that's good. And you guys aren't. up and running. You're not going to charge the system. Can't do anything about you. But let's start clearing you out. Get back here. Okay. So let's get... And I'm gonna need one of you. About there. And... let's get all of you set up. Let's get nothing, because I don't have enough material. That did not work the way I wanted it to. I think there's a fabricator or something around in here somewhere. No, you need power. I think that's all I can really do out here at the moment. Okay. Huh. Inventory.
Minicatastrophe said I'm still here. I'm working on a hat for my son and I can only work on it when he's asleep so that it's still a surprise.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. This up and running.
The dock is alive again, thanks to you. Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future.
And now,
You were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
let's get my health back up. Get her back. Save. That's there. That's there. Okay. I can't believe I forgot. I missed that the first time around. So, what I am now going to do is I'm actually going to hold recording here and basically just start scrapping everything. Just gathering the first bouts of materials. And after that's done, we'll actually continue on with everything we need to do. So, we will see you in a bit. And we're back. Now, as you can see by my being level 7 now, I went just a little bit nuts with scrapping things. So, yeah, I really don't care about any of those. Okay. So, what to do now is we are now actually going to start working on the ship. Now, the first thing I gotta do is repair the diesel engine. Because, yeah, she took some damage. Okay, next what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to hook one of these in there. That's going to get that done. But these things, they're basically level 1s. But I've basically got the level 2s unlocked. So let's see, I need 5 and 5. I have my wallow stuff over here. This is just simply to make it so that I actually have a place to put all this junk. So let's go in here. So I need 5 of you. Okay, diesel cylinders, I need storage cylinder, alloy, and cooling radiator. And what was the third one? Cooling radiator. That's filtering system, cooling radiator. Cool thing about this is anytime it gets all the components it needs to do craft, it's going to turn around and just do the craft. That needs a battery cell, logic chip. And an alloy frame. I think I made one of too many of those before. Yeah, you're working on chewing through everything. But you're too noisy. Let's shut you off for now. Actually, should probably leave that running, unfortunately. Okay, and as these are getting completed, yes, that is going to actually register. So, good. Okay, now, I actually know this one's going to be a pain in my ass, so let's get rid of this. So I've got this set up so I can go here and hit J, so each chest is basically containing one specific resource. And I've got some extra chests just in case of spillover. Now these chests are close enough to the fabricator that, well, I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so you're going to turn into another copper unit. Good to know. Oh, I need some power. might be a bit of a tricky problem there. But let's go over here. We're going to open up our inventory. And we'll pop out those 3 other components. Gonna wait until these ones get completed, and then we'll it's 3. Might as well get these ones in place while we wait. Okay. Come on. Glad we're not capable of wrecking this stuff. Okay, those are in place. That stuff I don't need anymore. So, rather, oops, no, I want those. Rather than keeping that stuff laying around, let's pull all that. Now, titanium is, brutally honest, it's very rare. Okay, so we've got that done. We got that done. We need to refuel the boat, which is just going to be this thing here. Let it do that. While it's doing that, let's open up the dock. And then we're going to go take a look at 2 spaces outside, which are really difficult to get from up high. And it's dark out, which is, honestly, that's not ideal. But the diesel is currently working, so we need to work on a little bit power and yeah, because I primarily want to run this thing off of renewable energies. So let's go into build menu. We're going to want you. Okay, then we're going to want cable, electric cable extender. Let's get just trying to keep my cabling neat. One there. One there. And one there. Okay, so I need 12 solar cells. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really important to pay attention to how many of the first item that you're crafting, how many times you actually hit the button, because it starts crafting as you're going. So if you need a lot of them, you will screw that up. Okay, I also need 3 plastic and 3 iron. Just wish I could label these things. There we are. I can just take all that. So let's let that stuff craft. We'll come up here and let absorb whatever else it needs to do. Okay, so you are done. And you're empty. Didn't quite think that one through far enough. Get that one there. You'll... We'll shift you over into the back. Good. So this is going to get us recharging power once everything's up and running. Now these will need repairs over time. So you will need to keep an eye on them. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. So, all that's cracked and done. All that's done. I guess I'm going to have to disconnect this, which is unfortunate, but it's still going to mean that all the power is just slowly going to fill up that entire system, which is good. Let's grab you. And we can start up our engines. We're going to just rely entirely on electric. Holy anchor. We're not going to go very fast because I'm going to be working outside. So we don't want to quite go very fast because I need to maneuver into position. But we should be doing good. Really need to bring a plug up here just so that I can be hooked into ship charge at the same time.
This vessel is more than just machinery. It's your refuge, your home now. Sail forth, Caretaker. Reclaim the waters humanity once commanded.
Because what it is there is...
Path is uncertain. Restoring navigational relays will illuminate our way. Beacon 49, eastward, should be your first step.
I'm going to have to go up there. I didn't spot that before. So there's still a little bit of stuff for me to do here. Go in that area there, destroy that pustule. But good as way as any I can describe it. Okay, that's a lot of stuff there. Oh, geez. Let's just anchor and get my throttle to 0. think there's a bunch of creatures that just got popped when I was messing around, just not paying attention. They probably bunched up and then died. I should probably keep an eye on that shark, you know, just in case. Okay, so first things first. Let's get up there and get rid of that pustule and look at that area before we forget. I didn't even bother repairing those things. More loot. Stuff like this that I wish I could just pick up and put in my inventory. And then again, I honestly wish we could do that to a lot of stuff. Hey, you're gonna... There we go. And just went about one over the edge. Like, I don't know what some of this stuff is going to be used for. But it's distinct enough that I'm just shoving it aside into its own separate storage, just in case. Now, back to the ship. If I can remember where I parked it. I think it's over here. Oh, I'm really low on energy. Yeah, I'm having a positional glitch. I've been having that for past little while. It doesn't like how long I've been on this platform. So it started doing stuff like this. But we aren't leaving yet. But as you can see, I have cleared this entire area. Okay. Yeah, the first thing we want to do is we want to check out that pipe right there. That. I think that's how anchors work. Come on. Of course, probably dented my ship at this point, but... No, you didn't have any issue with it. Okay. Not what I wanted to do! Come here, you. Hey, come on. Get me on the ladder. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the place I was looking for. Good. Okay. So let's get this stuff put away, and then we'll start making our way to Beacon 42. Because the second place I've actually already been in. But, yeah. Okay, let's get the same in there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Anything else really? No, nothing else really human related. Store that. And pretty much everything else is going into the recycler. Even a little bit of short little bit, just filled that net like nothing. Okay, you guys can do that. And I'm just putting all this organic stuff over in here. Mainly because I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. Okay. Okay. So, the second spot is just right over here. Right beside that ladder. You can kind of see that open area there. There's a bunch of boxes and stuff back there. And you can go and scrap it all. I went dropped from the top. And that damn near killed me, so I just went and grabbed what was loose in there and left. I'm not even going to bother trying to go for any of the dismantling any of the stuff in there. But that is our very first island, or station, island, station, whatever you want to call it. So now we're off to Navigation Beacon 49. Gonna have to keep an eye out for sea mines, because, well, those would suck. But yeah, no, I spent wait a tick.
You'll need to master basic crafting skills and generate your own
You?
resources to survive. Begin by fabricating a Lumalite solar panel.
Yeah, you were running. I didn't want you to run. I want to keep my diesel as a backup. Let's get that dropped again. Thought I was moving a little bit too quick. You know what? Let's get our power cable up here. There we go. And didn't I say I was supposed to try to avoid those? Okay, so we've got a decent amount of diesel at the moment. So we're going to get to navigation beacon. Actually, you know what? That's just a crate. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Let's get anchor up. We'll go with 20% throttle for now. So, I need... First of all, let's take a look at skills. Because you really want me to build that. And I want to build some of that. And is that the battery? Ooh, that is the battery. Good. And let's get the diesel tank as well. Efficiency matrix. Across all resource modifiers. No idea what that's all going to be used for, but we'll find out. So, first things first is... get you set there. You set there. You two can be good. And I'm gonna want... Get you rounded up to 6. Let's get the last cable extender in. So you will go here. Okay. So I need power and a bunch of cells. How far away am I from there? About 600 meters. Let's dock first, then we'll finish our construction and go from there. Luckily, a lot of these mobs are scared of light. So as long as your ship's lit up, you should be safe. In theory. No idea how well that would work in practice, but yeah. Music for this game is beautiful, though.
The beacon is here, silent and dark. The systems here sleep without power, and without their signal, we drift aimlessly. Bring back the power, and awaken the beacon's voice to guide us forward.
No, 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 no. Okay, let's get our... You know, game, when I tell you to anchor, I mean anchor, not just ignore it and just keep drifting. Beep, 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 beep. Jesus, game. You do not like dropping the anchors. Okay, now let's unanchor the ship, let it move, and then we'll re-anchor it. Yeah, here we go. Slowly wrenching it all in. It's going to equalize everything. Good. Okay, that's all I care about for that. Right, construction. Okay, so I need... Really wish I could just say build everything I needed for this. Oh. That, I wish, was just a single click button fix. But, damn. Okay, let's get one of you. And let's see here. Okay. So that should get that stuff up and running. Let's get that going. So now let's take a look in here. 15 points. Okay, I'm going to start improving the efficiency of my scrapper. There we go. Anything else around and kicking around in here that I want? Not as of yet. Do I have a diesel hookup in here? No, I only have a power hookup. So, if I want an extra diesel reserve... That's going to have to be... Let's actually set you there. So you'll set up over there. And over here, I think I have a, yeah, I have a diesel generator. Generates diesel from organic material. Good. So, gonna set you there.
Good job. You've successfully learned to craft and produce resources.
I'll have to drag that one over there. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. I've got... Well, that seems to be a good wrapping up point. So next episode we will finish up construction and we will start exploring the new area. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all next time.